Ella quiere farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Ella quiere farra. Llegó el mariachi con la guitarra, por lo que se narra. Su mejor amiga es la barra. Como Colgate me pone bien clean. Dame tu Facebook o dame tu pin. ¿Es el comienzo o será el fin? No me importa porque ya me dice quién. Siento que tú y yo sentimos lo mismo. Nos ha cuadrado como si fuera algoritmo. Te vuelves loca cuando escuchas mi ritmo. Ella se lo canta como si fuera un himno. Ella quiere farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra.
Hey guys, so these are the ingredients that we're going to be using today. You can take a screenshot and save it for later. We're going to start by boiling our chicken and making our broth. So we're going to add our onions, celery, garlic, salt, pepper, and bay leaves. Once it begins to boil, it will create a little foam, so we're just going to remove that. We're also going to save our onion and garlic because we're going to use it for our salsa. In a separate pot, we are going to boil our tomatillos and chiles serranos. Since the chiles do take longer to cook, we are going to add those first, let them cook for a few minutes, then add our tomatillos. Now we are cutting our tomatoes and onions into fine, thin slices, and we are also mincing our garlic. Me and you, so let me stay here a little while, at least until I calm down. Please don't say it's all about me. It's something about us, something that I can try. Please don't say it's all about you. Once the tomatillos and chiles are ready, we're going to take them out and set them aside so they can cool down. Next, we're going to finely shred our chicken. Now for the salsa, we are going to blend our tomatillos, chiles, avocado, cilantro, the onion and garlic that we boiled with the chicken, plus a raw garlic clove. Then we're gonna season it up with salt and add about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of chicken broth. You can do more or less, it just depends on the consistency that you want your salsa to be. I can't let go. I also want to give a big shout out to JAUJA COCINA MEXICANA for this green salsa recipe. It is delicious and healthy. I just made a few moderations with the amounts that I use, but I will link this recipe in the description below. She has so many other recipes that we love. We're just so thankful for her channel. It's something about us, something that I can try. Please don't say it's all about you. We're going to heat up a pan and add oil to it so we can saute our onion and our tomato along with our garlic.
Bright flashing by the street lights. Keep waiting.
After After a few minutes, once the consistency has changed and has become like a chunky sauce, we're going to add chicken bouillon just to enhance the flavor. Then we are going to incorporate our shredded chicken, and once everything is mixed well together, we're going to turn off the heat. I keep waiting for the morning light. Oh yeah, and add more seasoning along the way if it needs more. Now it's time to start making the flautas. So I heated up my tortillas in the microwave. Normally my mom and I team up and she heats them up on the stove while I roll the taquitos. But whichever way you do it, just make sure that they're soft enough to roll so they don't start breaking. Preheated my air fryer, and now I'm just going to start placing the flautas so we can cook them one batch at a time. I like to set the temperature at 380 and then just vary between 14 to 16 minutes each. The first batch I cooked it for 16 minutes, flipping them halfway through, and the rest of the batches I left them for about 14 minutes, flipping them halfway through as well. I just wanted to show you both batches so you can see how they look at both 14 and 16 minutes. I am so hungry. I already have my tacos here, my flautas. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm gonna have 4. That's what I usually have, and if I get hungry later on, then I add a couple more. My family already ate, so I'm gonna just bathe them. I don't put sour cream or anything on them because it already has avocado and it already has green salsa in it, so it doesn't need much. And I'm just gonna bathe them. They might look a little burned, but they're not. I promise they're not. I don't like to spray oil on them because I feel like it doesn't need it, but I put enough time so it can be a little crunchy since we're not frying them. Oh, there, Lexi, getting too excited. And now I'm gonna sprinkle some queso cotija, just so it can look pretty and give it a little extra taste. Just a little sprinkle so they don't look like plain taquitos. Okay, bon appetit. They're so good and they're so crunchy. You can really save a lot of calories by not frying them and just throwing them in the air fryer. They're just as good as long as you put the right temperature and the right time. On the air fryer, you will get the crunchiness and the flavor. So good. If you try this recipe out, let me know how you like them. If you also like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you